better than a crispy fried pork chop? I'll tell you, a salt and pepper crispy fried pork chop. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, to get started, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our egg whites. Now guys, we're gonna use the egg white, not the whole egg, so take the yolk out of it. We're gonna add our soy sauce and about a teaspoon of our salt, a teaspoon of that jalapeno powder, and a half a teaspoon of pepper. And all we're gonna do is get that mixed up like that. Just like that, really simple. And we're gonna grab our pork chops, of course, add them to this mixture. And we're just gonna do a little mix, get it all covered and moved around in this mixture, making sure you get all the pieces of your pork chops covered. You wanna, look at your pork chops to make sure that you got the mixture on all of it. And once you have that mixture on all sides of your pork chops, we're gonna sit these in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and let them marinate. And we're gonna come right back and we're gonna get those babies baptized in that hot oil, all right? All right, so we've had our pork chops in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. We're gonna pull them out, I have them here, and we're just gonna add our cornstarch here, like that. And we're gonna get this mixed up in the cornstarch. And again, you wanna make sure you use cornstarch in every piece of this pork chop. May get a little messy, but who cares? All right, guys, you see that? We're gonna sit that aside for about 10 minutes while we prepare our oil. All right, so we're gonna start off by adding some oil, about 3 inches high. Kind of like that. We're gonna let this baby get up to temperature. All right, guys, so it looks like we are good to go. Go ahead and drop our pork chops in this hot grease. And we're gonna let them cook about 5 to 7 minutes. But of course, remember guys, you want, depending on how thick and thin your chops are, depending on the length you cook them, so keep your eye on them. All right guys, so we're about 6 minutes in. These babies are looking delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Take a look at that right there. Oh man. Hey guys, put them on a wide rack. I'm gonna set them on this wide rack. Put them in my warmer. Let them warm there. Don't put it on a paper towel, guys. You're gonna get these babies soggy. Put it on a wide rack, sit them in your warmer, and we're gonna finish off the rest of these pork chops, all right? So we're gonna let this come back up to temperature real quick. All right guys, so we're through with this batch right here. We're gonna add these also to our pan or baking rack and allow it to rest here and drain. And we have one more pork chop to do, and we're gonna add that. Once we finish up, we're gonna continue. All right guys, so it looks like we're good on our last pork chop. Man, look how crispy that baby is. All right, so I'm gonna add this to our baking rack. We're gonna sit this aside and we're gonna come back with a clean pan, guys, a clean pan, all right? Now that we have a clean pan, we're gonna take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that hot oil that we just fried our pork chops in. We're gonna add it here. We're gonna start heating that up. We're gonna add our garlic. And we're gonna do this over medium heat. And we're just gonna get this stirred up until it's a slightly brown color. Careful not to burn your garlic. You don't want to burn it, but you want to get it slightly brown. So as you can see right here, our garlic is lightly brown. So what we're going to do now is start adding our jalapenos and our green onions. We're going to get this mixed in like this. And we're gonna add the remainder of our salt and our pepper. We're gonna cook this for about about 30 seconds. Now we're gonna add our pork chops back to the pan. And we're gonna kind of get those babies heated through for about 30 seconds. Kind of let those peppers and those onions and those pork chops do their thing real quick for about 30 seconds. Get it heated through. All right, guys, so it looks like we are good right here. All right, so we're gonna turn our heat off. We're gonna move over to our cutting board and do a final presentation. All right, guys, so we're gonna start adding our pork chops here to our plate. Now we're gonna take our jalapeno mixture and we're just gonna add it to the top like that. And there you have it, guys. Chinese salt and pepper pork chops. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section below. Also, in the video description below, I'm gonna leave the measurements. We gotta get into quality control. I'm sitting at the table for this because I love me some pork chops. All right, let's go. All right, it's quality control time. Long overdue, guys. Been waiting on this. Man, we finna take this one pork chop. I've been staring at this baby here. Oh, look at that. Man, look at all them jalapenos. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and tear into it. That's what I do. I don't bite into it. I tear into it. You hear the crunch? Oh. Oh, man. Man, the flavor of these babies. Oh, man. It's oh. You know it's good when you just look at it. While you eating. You don't even look at nothing. You just look at it. You be like, man, it's that good. All I can tell you, it's not your average pork chop. This thing is delicious. Definitely check it out. But guys, remember, gotta put those jalapenos in there. Don't send me no comment asking me, do I need to use jalapeno? Yeah, you need to use jalapeno. That's what makes the flavor. You gotta use the jalapeno. So, until the end, I'm your cook, Spinell. Y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. I just like to cook. Or I just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.